What is up, guys? This is Jeremy Scott, and I'm finally back after my 3-month hiatus, and we're going to be hitting the ground running. That's right, we are actually going to start getting on it. After lots of deliberation, after a lot of contemplating, and a lot of, soul searching, we've decided that we're going to go balls to the walls. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I've really been etching the idea of whether I wanted to be a wrestling content creator, if I want to be a game creator, content creator, blah, 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 blah. I've been throwing things around, trying to figure out exactly what I want to do, and I came to the conclusion, you know what, the best thing for me to do is just to do shit I like to do, and just come on here and talk about shit that I like to talk about, voice my opinions on certain things, talk about shit that I like, shit that I don't like, be opinionated and do shit like that. Now we're going to talk about a lot of different topics because there's a lot of different things that people are intrigued with. There's no reason to be focused on one thing because then that just bores people. But when you can come to a channel like this one and you can get content for just about a whole lot of different things, i.e. video games, wrestling, sports, fucking politics, fucking religion, fucking stupid shit on Facebook, stupid shit on Twitter, stupid shit on Instagram, just people's general displeasure with things, just anything and everything. We're gonna do anything and everything, and just whatever is on my mind, and whatever we can use to create a commentary and create intrigue and shit like that. So we're gonna be a multi-purposed channel. We're gonna have all kinds of fun shit, and the best part about that is, since we're gonna be so multifaceted, we're gonna be doing uploads every single freaking day. That's right. We're going to have uploads every freaking day, and I don't know, why am I saying freaking? I'm not the type of person to sit here and... We're going to do uploads every day. Different topics every day. Depending on what it is. Maybe we'll have to go on 2-3 different days, 2-3 days on the same topic. We're going to cover a lot of shit. We're going to go over a lot of different things. We're going to keep things interesting. We're going to go over things that I like, things that you like, things that are happening in the world, and all that other crazy shit. So... be prepared. That's what we're going to do. This is just me letting you know where the channel's going, where we're going to be heading in the future, and I'm also here to let you know that we're going to be going full force. That's right, we're going full force, and we're going to be starting, and we're only going to run one specific program every week. Sorry. It'll be the last point. That's going to be the only highly end scripted, time-consumed stuff where it's going to have research, where it's going to have data, which is going to have all kinds of shit, which is going to be the only one right now that is going to be solely focused on being a vessel to, experiment and do the cool, interesting shit. Everything else is going to be spur of the moment. It's going to be shit that comes off the top of my head, instant reactions to things, like, say, for instance, if I watch SummerSlam, I would come out here Sunday night, and we would have a reaction to what happened at SummerSlam. If it just varies on what it is. So just so you guys are aware, that's where we're going with the channel. We're not going to stick to any one particular thing. There's still going to be video game content. Trust me, there's going to be a lot of it. There's going to be a handful of wrestling content, but there's going to be other things coming and going. So you just got to be prepared for that and just be ready to experience all the fun shit that we can go. And there's a lot of other things we're going to do. It's just whatever you guys want to see, we'll do here on the channel. We've got the means and the equipment to do just almost anything, so I mean, it's there and it's available to be done, of course. So, but just so you guys know, I'm on here for one reason right now, today. Why I'm on here? That's right. We're inching closer to one of my favorite times of the year, college football season. Yes. I can't watch pro football anymore. I haven't watched it religiously since I was a kid. I've been watching college football since I was watching pro football, but college football is just has so much more energy. There's so much fucking... I just can't... It just is so much better, except for little things that piss off most college football fans, but we'll get into that shit later. So we're going to do a preview of college football, because we are just under a month away from the very first college football game. That's right, we are getting closer and closer. Right now, the first scheduled FBS, Division I game is scheduled to be Oregon State versus Colorado State on Saturday the 26th. That's just a month away. And that's the first scheduled game. The first big, holy shit game is going to take, a lot of them are going to be on Thursday. In fact, Ohio State's opening game is on a Thursday. Surprise. I know, that's the first time I've seen an opening game or a game in general played by Ohio State that was not on a Saturday morning or even a Saturday night in the last few years, but that's the first big game that's coming up. I mean, you've got Stanford playing Rice on the 26th. Who else we got? Stanford-Rice is probably the biggest game on there besides Oregon State and Colorado State. And then you got Thursday the 31st, which we've got games like, I don't know. Let's see. What's some of the bigger other games that are coming up? Honestly, the only big game is Ohio State versus Indiana. That's going to be a heck of a game. And it's in Bloomington, Indiana. So it's an away game for Ohio State, so this should be an interesting game. And then, of course, the college season doesn't really start until the 2nd, but the following Friday on September 1st. Big games we got coming for that. Rutgers versus Washington. Rutgers should be doing a little better this year. And Boston College and Northern Illinois should be a pretty good game. But it's the first game of the season. They usually tend to be, whatever. So definitely looking forward to that. We are going to be doing some in-depth analysis, especially on the Buckeye game, since I am a Buckeye fan, but we're also going to go over a lot of other things that are going on in the college football spectrum. So, but our first expose, our first last point, we're gonna dive into exactly everybody's exact bias and why everybody has such a massive issue with Alabama. We're gonna look back to the last 20 years in the history of Alabama football. Now, you got to remember, Saban's only been the coach for about, this will be his 10th year this year, actually. No, this will be his 11th year. Sorry, last year was his 10th year. I wasn't even thinking about that. This is actually Nick Saban's 11th year head coaching for the Crimson Tide. So we're going to look back a little farther than that. We're going to go back to 1998, which is exactly 20 years from this year. We're going to look at where Alabama was then, and then how they kind of were off the radar for a very long time, and then how they started to become more prominent, and how the SEC started to really show its dominance as time was progressing. The Big Ten was starting to, come off of being one of the more dominant conferences. The Pac-12 had been dominant for a very long time. ACC was also very dominant at the same time, especially with Florida State and Miami. They were very big at the very tail end of the 90s, along with, the ACC and all their shit. But, or the Pac-12, sorry. I'm thinking of something else. That's when the Big Ten really started coming to its own, the very late 90s, early 2000s, up until the SEC went on their 9-year dominance, basically. So we're gonna look into all that. We're gonna really delve into. We're gonna figure out exactly what people have, what their problem is with Alabama. Why people have such hatred for why they are as successful as they are. And this is coming from an Ohio State fan, And I don't hate Alabama unless we're playing Alabama. That's completely different. But the general consensus is Alabama is one of the most hated college football teams, along with my team, of course. But Alabama is probably the #1 most hated team in America overall, with Ohio State being a very close second. Only because a lot of people hate winners. That's just how it works. So we're gonna really delve into it. We're gonna look back at the last 20 years and figure out, what exactly went wrong, where some of the bias started to come into play. Where when everything really started to turn for just in general, because you got to realize, there's teams that have come up out of nowhere. Clemson won last year, and everybody's like, oh yeah, Clemson, all right, a different team that wasn't from the Big Ten or the SEC or the ACC, but it was from the ACC, so but whatever. It's like somebody different, somebody who isn't a big flashy name. But we haven't had a non-big flashy name win the national championship in a long freaking time. because a lot of these teams became dynasties up until before they won the national title. It's not like they were, dynasties and like, boop. It's not like Notre Dame just all of a sudden won a national title out of nowhere. They've been a dominant, team for years. There's been years where they've sucked, but I'm getting ahead of myself. That's coming this weekend. So I know I'm jumping the gun. I don't want to go and jump into why this is this and this and this. There's a time and place for that. We're going to be doing that. So make sure to tune in on Sunday. We're going to be doing the last point on Sunday. So we're going to start your week off with some intrigue, with some fun, and some insight and some facts. Because I'm a fact fiend. I really am. I like to know. I don't know everything about one particular thing. I know enough about a lot of things. I like to be able to know enough to get by on any topic, so that way if that topic comes up, I can say, yeah, and I can have at least an engaging conversation. I know a lot about certain things. I'm very well versed in a lot of different things, but I like to be versed in a lot of things to a very general degree. So, but we're going to talk about Alabama. So if you're a Ohio State fan, this will be an intriguing listen. Even though you may hate Alabama for whatever reasons you hate Alabama, this is still going to be an intriguing read, because we're going to talk about how the effect of Ohio State had on Alabama, the effect that Florida had on Alabama, the effect on how the BCS worked towards helping Alabama doing what it did. How ESPN is also, or as a lot of people like to say, the ESPN, something, whatever. The ESPN bias against for the SEC and against pretty much everybody else, specifically the Big Ten, especially in the last 6 years. So we're going to go over all that. So make sure to tune in this Sunday. We're going to have an in-depth analysis on all that shit, just so we can get ready for college football season. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that way you can stay up to date with all the cool shit we're going to be doing. Make sure to hit that bell for notifications, because I'm supposed to say that, I guess, because I guess you want to know when I upload, even though if you get on YouTube enough, it'll pop up anyway. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content. Make sure to like this video if you're intrigued by the new plans of what we're going to be doing, and dislike it if you don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not here to do this for me. I'm here to do this for my 2 subscribers. Yay! But I'm also here to do it for my own personal reasons, because I like to do shit like this, and it's just, I had to come to terms with that. I had to come to terms with that. I'm not here to be, I'm not here to gain 100,000 subscribers. I'm not here to be, the face of this or whatever. I'm just here to do what I like to do, and I like to do it. That's a lot of what I was dealing with the last 3 months, was whether I wanted to just succeed to be this great person on YouTube, or if I just wanted to do this because I thought it was cool and it was fun, and it's cool and fun for me to do, so I'm gonna fucking do it. And y'all can fuck yourself if you don't have a fucking problem with it. I don't care. So, with that being said, make sure to subscribe. Like I've said 3 times already. Subscribe. Subscriptions is what helps me, motivates me, and propels me to do more content for you, because you're intrigued by the shit. That's the entire concept of subscribing to a channel. Tune in tomorrow, because we're going to do some Overwatch. I haven't done Overwatch in a while. Last time I did Overwatch, I was actually ranked 23. I've been playing the shit out of Overwatch since then. I'm still not ranked 100 yet, because I don't have that kind of time. But we're definitely starting to move up in the ranks. I'm definitely getting a lot fucking better. I can definitely use pretty much every character now. Not all of them. I can use most of them effectively. A couple of them I can get away with. And we're going to go over Doomfist. Doomfist came out today. Yes! I thought it came out yesterday, but apparently he didn't. Or he did. I don't fucking know. But Doomfist is on Overwatch. We're going to play with him. We're going to show you what he does, and we're going to have some fun shit going with it. Obviously, I'm doing that today. I will be uploading it tomorrow, because that's how shit works. I'm not here to be the first guy to do it. I'm not here to be the fucking guy that does all the cool shit. I'm here to do the fun shit. We're here to fucking have fun with this shit. We're not here to be the first at everything. We're here to make shit fun. We're here to make shit interesting. Why would I want to sit here? That was another problem. I wanted to be the first to do it. Like, I'm first, and when you search it, I'll be the first one that pops up. No, fuck that. We're going to do shit the fun way. I'm going to show you what Doomfist does. I'm going to show you how fucking powerful he is. I'm going to show you how fucking not powerful That he is. I'm going to show you a whole lot of cool shit, so you just stay tuned. That's what I'm doing today. That's why this isn't going to be a full-blown haha video, because we're working on that today. So make sure to tune in tomorrow. We're going to have some Doomfist Overwatch bullshit. We're going to show you how to play with them, and we're also going to have some gameplay shit going on. We're going to jump around, do a bunch of stuff. But that'll be on the channel tomorrow, and tune in Sunday, where we're going to do our expose on the Alabama Crimson Tide and why everybody hates them and why the SEC and ESPN and the College Football Playoff Committee loves them. So make sure to tune in Sunday for that, for the last point. I'm Jeremy Scott. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, which I've told you now probably 8 times now. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you like it. Dislike if you fucking dislike it, because fuck you, I don't care. And make sure, this is the important part, I'm not going to say subscribe either, but you should subscribe anyway. Make sure that you are just doing what you want to do. That's probably the one thing that you should gain from this video. Don't listen to people who sit there and tell you can't do it. Don't listen to people who say, oh, well, you're never going to be famous enough, you're never going to get over enough, you're never going to get enough fans, you're not going to get enough subscribers. That's not why you should do it. That's not why you should do anything. Do it because you want to do it. 100%. Legit. If you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it. You don't want to go through the motions and do the work and, you know, and put in the effort, then don't do it. That's just the fact of the matter. You can come on here every day and you can sit here and sit in front of your computer and just spout bullshit like I was doing there for a minute, but it still takes that effort to get up, get on that computer, you know, hit that record button, you know, sit here and put your true feelings and emotions and your opinions out there, recording and then uploading, and then just having the, you know, and a lot of times having the people come in and just bash the fuck out of you. It's just something if you want to do it, do it. This isn't for some people. I'm not saying, you know, if you want to be a YouTuber, do it. There's a lot of things that you should go out there and do if you want to do. If you want to be a professional wrestler like my brother-in-law, you know, and you just haven't had you just felt like you couldn't do it. You just didn't, you know, just take a chance. You know? Just try it. If you suck at it, then you know you suck at it. At least you know you tried. You know, if you hate your job and you want some kind of a change, a lot of people don't change jobs because they're just in a position to where they can't do it, you know? If you're willing to make certain sacrifices, you're willing to work harder just to make a change. If that's something you want to do it. You know? So enough of the mushy shit. So I will see you guys tomorrow for some Overwatch. Like I said, tune in Sunday for the last point where we're going to go over the Alabama Crimson Tide and why everybody hates them. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some Overwatch, and make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you later. Talk to you guys then.